So this is our Ticino 44 millimeter flight Flieger style watch. I have the back off, obviously. Here is the shot of the movement 24 Joule 9015. This is hand winding hacking, and the rotor only winds in one direction. But what I find is some debris right there. Little smudge, little schmutz. Right here under the W and the E, there is some smudges. If this was a Swiss movement, I'm sure people would be not happy. I certainly wouldn't be for Swiss, for anything that's going to be more than $200. Again, this is a Miyoto in a Ticino 44 millimeter Flieger style. I don't know if that's a piece of schmutz right there. If anybody, yeah, I think it was. If anybody knows what schmutz is, that is Yiddish for dirt. There's some there. Oh boy, I'm finding stuff everywhere. Outside this ring, this metal ring, that is the spacer ring, the movement holder. It is metallic. Looks like brass. Oh, what do we have here? Is that schmutz or a scratch? Schmutz. Lint, fuzz, you name it. There's some over here. Right where this mounting screw is, you can see smudges. Is that from a finger or is that a fingerprint? I believe it is. So, does anything happen with the Rotico when I come to it? Not really. A little bit. I can rub that out. Yep, I can take care of that. Is your average watch owner going to do this? Probably not. But it is interesting, the attention to detail and quality on a quality timepiece. I had no intention of picking up another watch, but I saw a thread about an affordable watch. Here's some more fingerprints right in here. More fingerprints. Let's rub them away. Look at that. It's amazing what Rotico does. Maybe the guy assembling this ought to have some Rotico. But again, we're talking $200. So this, let's come back up here. We're gonna do, whoopsie. There you go. Don't make a mess, dummy. Let's see. We're gonna get in tight here. Take a look at things. Here is the other side of the bridge. If I can focus. I'm an amateur, people, not a pro. So get over it. Let's get another piece of Rotico here and move that balance, or not balance, yikes, rotor out of the way, and we can get a look at what we have here. I see a speck of schmutz right there. Oh my goodness. Well, like I said, you can't expect perfection on $200. However, I would like things to be clean. I'm just an amateur and pretty much a hack, and I would be disappointed if I sent something out that was this dirty. Not that I do things professionally. I do it for myself. That is all. So, let's regulate this. If you saw the last video, you saw how well it was running. Let's go back to it real fast so I don't eat up too much time here. Let's focus on that. So here's where this is running. +4, and there's our beat error. I'm not worried about the +4, the +6. I want to get that beat error down to 0. How do we do that? Well, if you're familiar with me and what I do, you'll know I've done a Miyoto already. I'm doing this one again just because I just got this, and that stainless steel thing, that kills me, cracks me up. So I don't know which way I need to move this. We're at 0.3 milliseconds. Let's see. I am going to come in this direction, and I'm going to nudge that lever right there. I moved that pretty far. And look, I see another piece of lint. Maybe it's coming from me. Who knows? Let's get it out of the way. Maybe that was coming from me. I could probably be sure. So now our millisecond beat error is 1.1. I obviously moved it in the wrong direction. Let's come back this way. Come on. There we go. Now, I took the back off of this watch. It's brand new. Will I void the warranty? Yeah, probably, but listen, if it's broken, I'll fix it. So I moved it back. We got 0.6. We're going to come and we're going to nudge just a bit more. There's a little nudge. Hopefully that was in the shot. 0.5 milliseconds. Yeah, we definitely went the wrong way. So let's go in again. That's probably too far. Oh yeah. That was too far. That's okay. That was my left hand and I'm not left-handed. We are now reading 0.7. Let's come back here. This is typical for a Miyota. This is what I've been through for a lot of these. We're reading 0.5 milliseconds. And we're going to nudge again. Come on. Did that move at all? You tell me, the viewer. 0.4. We're getting there. It's a very delicate hand it takes. Come on. There we go. We're getting close. 0.2. Wow, look at that. 0.2. 0.1. Hopefully you can hear this thing ticking away at 28.8. 0.1. I think a tiny nudge will get this to 0. Nah, that was too far, you dummy. There's a sweet spot this has to hit. Come on. Alright, hopefully we're back to 0.1. It's in a sweet spot there. Very sweet. 0.1. Okay, we're back to 0.1. We may have to leave it at 0.1 and be happy, because it seems to want to go 0.1, 0.5, 0.1, 0.6, but it is running 17 seconds fast. So we are going to slow this down, and that is this lever, and we are going to nudge in this direction. The rule of thumb is that lever there shortens the hairspring to make it fast. You lengthen the hairspring, it slows it down. That's the theory behind that. A short spring will vibrate faster than a long spring will have a longer oscillation to it, and that's why that is the way it is. So we have, let's go to the reading. I'm leaving this at 0.1. I'm not even going to tinker with it anymore. But we're getting a good tracing, plus 2 seconds, 260 degrees of 66 degrees of amplitude. That's pretty respectable for a Miyota. And like I said, I am not going to mess with that 0.1. It might take me half hour, 45 minutes to get that 0.1 down to 0. But just moving your wrist with the timepiece on your wrist will change that amount. You can see the amplitude fluctuating, and I think we're making pretty good time here. I am not going to mess with this anymore. However, We do have this as a dial down position. I'm going to flip this over, and that is going to make it dial up. Besides, it's upside down now, so I can't really see what it's doing. So dial up, the amplitude changes. It actually gets faster. Our seconds per day is pretty consistent. The amplitude's coming back to where it was before. We're still at 0.1 beat error. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave the stainless steel Flieger style right there, and I'm going to pop this on my wrist for tomorrow and have it on me all day and see how this is after a week. That's pretty good. I wouldn't expect anything more. This obviously isn't a Swiss watch. It's not an ETA. It's not high end. It is what it is. You get what you get for $200. Hopefully this helps people to make a decision. It is cool looking, don't get me wrong. It looks great. Take it for what it is. Put everything in perspective about what we have here. I'm going to get this out of the way. We don't have something high-end from Switzerland. We don't even have something high-end at all whatsoever. But what we have here is what I think very cool looking. And it's, yeah, I know, fingerprints. We have something that's got great hands, high beat rate, Flieger style, 44 millimeter. It wears big. I can't imagine the titanium 47. That would be huge. There's a reflection of my microscope. So hopefully this helps, and maybe the manufacturer or whoever is down at Sizzle and Watch who represents these will change that backing plate to stainless steel, not stainless. So in the meantime, stay tuned, and I'll be posting more stuff in the future.